what's up? Welcome to my channel, and today is Foundation Friday. I know it's Monday and I know I was supposed to have this video up on Friday. I'm so sorry. I totally suck. I get it. I'm in the process of moving, creating a filming room. Life is in transition phase right now, so having everything according to deadline has been a struggle for me. I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate. Some people can't relate because some people are just so amazing at keeping everything like A, B, and C. I am not one of those people, but I do my best. I still wanted to get this video up to you guys anyways, even though it didn't happen on Friday. I still want it to happen on Monday. So anyways, I am going to be reviewing the very popularly requested Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation, and I'm so excited to share with you guys about this foundation. I currently have it on right now. I think it's like pretty lit. So you guys, I'm pretty sure Alyssa Ashley, who is very outspoken about seeing diversity in skin tones in foundations and in makeup in general, which I find super amazing coming from her and coming from any blogger, because it's, as you guys know, I'm the same way. I am definitely voicing out my opinion on breaking the beauty standard, breaking this universal beauty standard of, definitely a huge advocate of breaking the universal beauty standard. I am also very body positive and very self-love oriented. I definitely want to incorporate more everyone is beautiful in society, so that's my message as well. So I really love Alyssa Ashley for having that message of, you know, really breaking the barriers of only making a certain amount of shade range and only having a couple of few shade ranges for the dark skin girl or the medium tan skin girl, or just having one shade range for the medium tan skin girl, you know? So I was really appreciative towards her process and so I was really appreciative towards Alyssa Ashley's outspoken voice towards the extensions of foundation colors. You got to start somewhere, and I love that she's starting in that area, because through foundation you could definitely bring diversity in this industry, because if you can see yourself in a foundation, you can see yourself in beauty. So I'm a huge believer of that. So thank you, Alyssa Ashley. Okay guys, so if you want to go ahead and watch me test out this foundation, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notifications to get notified of more foundation videos like this, and comment down below if you have any requests or any questions, or if you just want to talk about foundation, go ahead and comment down below. Let's get started. You guys, let's go ahead and go into looking at Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation. It is a full coverage foundation. We're gonna go ahead and explore this foundation on the internet. As you know, I will have a little pop-up screen for you guys so you can explore it. So this is the Can't Stop, Won't Stop full coverage foundation. It is approximately, or it is exactly $15, which is not bad for a drugstore foundation. That is basically considered high-end drugstore foundation. That's what I call it, because it's more expensive than like $10 or $6. You can find some great foundation for $6 at the drugstore. So I don't think $15 is bad, but it's also not super cheap. A regular high-end foundation full coverage is usually runs from $30 to $40, so price range isn't that bad. So they say that there is 45 shades, so view all 45 shades, and that's what we're gonna do. And if you can see, there's definitely a lot of shade range. Like, that's pretty amazing. Look at that. Wow. And I love that it starts from fair and it has a really good chunk of medium skin tones, and then we go into the darker skin tones, which is pretty amazing. I went ahead and got honey, and I do feel like honey could have been a little too dark for me. I probably could have been a warm, a 15.7 instead of a 15.8. So let's go ahead and look at the description. It's a lightweight, waterproof, pigmented as fuck. Our new, that's really cute, right? Our new Can't Stop, Won't Stop full coverage foundation hustles as hard as you do, which is great because y'all know I'm all about that hustle life. This comfy liquid formula comes in 45 flattering tones that don't transfer. Oh my gosh, so we're just gonna have to definitely test a don't transfer, you know, whole thing. Every creamy shade glides on smooth, delivering matte coverage and color that stays true to up to 24 hours. I'm not gonna wear this for 24 hours, you guys. I love my skin too much, but maybe one day I could test out a 24-hour foundation. Comment down below if you guys want me to test out a 24-hour foundation. Our little overachiever also works to control shine and mattify your complexion all day long. But it doesn't stop there. This foundation is non-comedogenic. I don't know how to pronounce that correctly. And suitable for normal, oily combination and sensitive skin. Okay now. And those are like the beautiful shade ranges that they share, the NYX community. Okay, and looking like the reviews, there's actually really good reviews. It has an overall rating of 4.3 on the NYX.com website. So if you're new to my channel, I just want you guys to know that I'm a MAC NC42, and that is what I reference my face with and my foundation with, because I know many of you would want to buy the same color as me because you see your skin tone, my skin tone were the same. But just if you're new to my foundation reviews, I'm a MAC NC42. I got the color Honey in this one. I'm going to be testing out the Won't Stop, Can't Stop foundation with a beauty blender. This is a full coverage foundation, so obviously I always usually do my full coverage with a beauty blender. So we're going to go ahead and take one drop. So that's one little drop right there. And we're going to use this, and we're going to do half of our face just to see the coverage. So this is the color Honey. It's a bit too dark for me. I do wear a little bit of a lighter foundation because I like to warm up my skin. It's a little orange for me. Just a tad bit. Putting it on with the beauty blender. Just one drop. I would say it's not super full coverage just with one pump. I do still see a lot of my, you know, like my scars and stuff like that. I definitely have other foundations that I use that are much more full coverage. So I've definitely had other drugstore foundations basically cover my face much more better with just one swipe. The color is not too bad. Hopefully it doesn't oxidize, because then it's gonna get a lot darker, but it does definitely match my neck a little bit. I think one shade lighter would have been better, but I could totally get away with this honey color as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another pump and see what that does. Okay, so second pump is definitely a great coverage. So it's definitely like more of a buildable full coverage, which is nice because the first layer does dry really nice. So it's not looking cakey even with a second layer. It's looking actually really good. This is good. I love it. It is definitely really orange on me. I probably would have been better off with 15.7, but that's cool that they actually have a, I love their shade range because they have like 0.7, 0.5. Reminds me a lot of the Urban Decay Naked Skin range. Because I love how they have like in between, so I now feel confident where I can just go ahead and pick out the NC. I could pick out the 15.7 instead of the 15.8 because clearly you can tell just one more shade and it would be like perfect for my skin tone. And I love, so that's the second layer. Still not as full coverage as I'm used to, but it still looks really nice and no cakiness whatsoever. So I'm just gonna go ahead into my forehead and put the rest of the foundation on my face. This is the full foundation on my face. I can officially say that this foundation is way too dark on me. It actually looks really orange. It's super alarming. I'm kind of shitting on myself because I'm like, why does it look like this? And I'm gonna give you guys a iPhone view of how this looks. I just feel like iPhone kind of gives more of a realistic view because HD cameras, I mean, I don't know, I just like how it looks. So this is me on my iPhone, and I mean, this is exactly how this looks on my skin. No, it's just really dark. That's all I'm gonna say, but it's just, that's me and my picking issues. But yeah, this is what it looks like right now. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish my face, finish up everything. I'm gonna go ahead and check on this foundation throughout the day, and then I will give you guys my final verdict on what I think it is. My first impression though is that this dries beautifully. It works amazingly with a damp beauty blender. The coverage had to be built up a lot more than I expected. I was expecting a thicker foundation, something that was just much more full coverage. I've definitely seen drugstore foundations do a really good full coverage. So the buildup was a little interesting to me, but the drying, like, this looks flawless. Like, when I say flawless, this looks flawless. Like, I'm really shocked on how good it looks. My pores look really tiny. It looks really good, and I'm pretty shocked. I'm definitely going to check it out and test it out for the rest of the day. It seems like it's already fading a little bit too, so I don't know, you guys. Let's see, a couple more hours and let's see the final result. Okay guys, I hope you guys don't hear my AC. It's a little hot today, so I have my AC running on full blast. I'm gonna go ahead and just do my final check-in, and this has been on my face for about 8 hours. And honestly, you guys, I'm not I don't think this foundation worked for me. I just kind of don't like how my face looks right now. When I initially put on this foundation in the beginning, it looked so good. It just looked flawless. It looked amazing. I personally feel like now it just really settled into my lines. So I have like a little bit of lines right here. I have like I never have foundation settling into my fine lines like this one is right there. If you can see, a lot of my texture came out. It just got really cruddy and cakey over here, and then it's just more texture. It's like pretty much faded from all of like down here. It's pretty much faded a lot. Like, I don't even see any more foundation there. Like, even if I rub, it's just like faded and almost kind of separated. I've noticed even up here there's a little bit of separation going on. Yeah, so personally, after an 8-hour wear, so I don't even know how they claim that this is a 24-hour wear foundation. I have really dry skin, you guys, so my foundation journey is always very complicated. But if you're someone with oily skin, I think that this would be a good foundation for you, because it just dries so matte. And because it feels so matte, you guys, I literally just want to wipe my face right now. Like, all day today I've just been feeling like, damn, I just want to wipe my face. Damn, I just want to wipe my face, because my face feels like oily, gunky, heavy. Like, just feels a little dirty. I know, I feel so bad saying this about this foundation, because I was really hoping for this foundation to like do really good on me, but it didn't do as good. If you watch a lot of my foundation videos, you'll know that other foundations look better on me. Like, after I've been testing out so many foundations, I could tell what looks good on me now, and I just don't think this foundation looks good on me. If you look, like, there's a lot of like, it just really seeped into a lot of my imperfections versus just staying on and looking flawless. I think the most annoying thing for me was the fade. Like, foundation fading really annoys me, because I mean, don't say you're 24-hour foundation when you're really not. Like, that's just my thing. But I get it. NYX is a great brand. They have great products, but this foundation is definitely not for me. If I had to score this foundation, I would give it a 3 out of 5, and mostly because I don't think it's dry skin friendly, even though they advertise that it's like all skin friendly. So it's not dry skin friendly. I'm gonna give them the 3 for the color range. The color range is great. This foundation didn't oxidize on me at all. It looks great, but the marketing is what the 3 is coming from. Like, definitely didn't think it was a full coverage foundation. I felt like it was a medium coverage foundation, honestly. So yeah, you guys, I hope you guys like this review. If you have any specific questions that you want to know about this foundation, go ahead and comment them down below, and I'm like open to answering them. any questions you guys have, I will definitely answer them. Go ahead and comment them down below. So if you guys want to see my next Foundation Friday, it will be up this upcoming Friday. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, turn on the notifications, and comment down below. I hope you guys have a swell, amazing night. Mwah. Love you. Bye.